Right, thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank
and welcome to our channel, Reliable Immigration Guide. Myself, Rahul, and this is a special person from our town of Drumheller. She's the mayor for beautiful town of Drumheller, and she's just not the mayor. She's really a unique mayor because she's the nominated for Canadian topmost mayor.
And one of Canada's top mayors.
Yeah, and we are happy to have you, and we are so fortunate that our town have such a mayor that you are already nominated for Canada's top mayor.
Well, I'm just honored that nomination was there, but at the end of the day, there's every mayor that does their job. We all do it for the right reasons.
That's right, yeah, but you do have a different goal. You have it because I read about yourself, and then I know living in community, I heard, and I always see your all the videos and everything. But you always believe that to be a good leader, you need to be a good listener.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things. If you don't listen to your people, then you can't make a better community. And I think that's one thing that all leaders need to do is listen to because they give you the answers.
That's right, yeah, and then you get the answers or questions, and then you can find the solutions for the community, exactly, for the town and everything, yeah, and
I love our town. Our vision is to be the cleanest, friendliest,
that's right,
community.
Yeah.
So I love what we do and who we are.
You have a few questions to ask you today. Sure. As a mayor of this town of Drumheller, what you would like to describe about our town in few words, please?
I love our community. I'm born and raised here. I've always seen it as a beautiful community, and what I find Drumheller to be is a very inviting, welcoming community, and that's why we worked really hard on our vision, because we want to be that friendly community. We want to be inclusive, and so it's very important that we listen to everybody. And fix the things. Let's face it, not everything's perfect. Keep anything that we.
And again, many congratulations for the nomination for the topmost Canadian mayor. But we would like to hear some inspirational words from you, and we want our fellow Canadian as well as our viewers to know about your work, your interest, and how do you feel about your nomination?
Well, first of all, I'm very humbled by the nomination. I mean, it's just incredible honor.
Yep.
But for me, it's about what we do for the people. Like, we've got so many hardworking residents, hardworking businesses, and it's our job as council to make Drumheller a better place to live.
Yep.
And I know that sounds cliche, but it's the truth. That's why all of us elected officials run, is to make whatever town, city, country we're in better for the people. And that's what I'm passionate about. I mean, I don't have an agenda other than I love my job, I love what I do, and I get to meet great people like you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, and as we know, you're from a successful business background, so we'd like to know about your aspects, your plans for Drumheller, in the sense of why Drumheller is the best place to start and run the business, and especially for the new businessman or the new immigrants.
So I was very fortunate to work with my family. My dad started his transportation company with one truck in 1969, him and my mom, and together they grew it, and my three brothers and I got involved, and in the end we grew it over the years, over to 500 people. Incredible experience working with my family, working with just just talented people, and today the business still strives. Highway 9 Express, they're carrying on the name, and what I love to see about Drumheller is there is that opportunity to be an entrepreneur. In Canada, there's that opportunity, and I think more young people just need to see that we are here. We want you to succeed. We want to see fresh new ideas, because we got to keep evolving.
That's right.
That's part of life.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
I always say you can reinvent yourself. I started out thinking I was going to be in transportation my whole life. After that, I went into decorating, and now here I am as mayor.
Right? So you did like so many roles, and like at home too, you have to be like handle the whole family, do all the work, and then listen to the people, right? Exactly. At the same time, and which is, I know it's not that easy. Like if you are doing so many things, you need to manage the whole thing because you only got 24 hours, like us.
Well, yeah, some days it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
I need more than 24.
That question about the business, like what do you think, what the town needs? Like, is there any tips you can wanted to share? Like, if we can have such kind of business, there are more opportunities, or what do you think?
Well, we've just passed some really strong business incentives for businesses to start here, for builders to build homes here, and I think that's where this council is super strong. We're recreating bylaws like our land use bylaw, our municipal development bylaw, all because we want people to come here and we want to make business easy. We want a yes and can attitude. Yes, we can find a solution.
That's right.
And I think that's where it's really exciting, is that we have that mentality. This council has that mentality of we are open for business.
That's
and I
right.
know that people use that, but seriously, this is a very strong council, and we are supported by a very strong administration. And this is where we are in exciting times in the valley.
That's
we
right.
really are, and I think there's opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, so that's a great message from the mayor, that this is not about, she's not looking for whatever the town have it right now, but she's looking for future. She does have a good plans for the future, and she's ready to help a new businessman in the town. Absolutely, right?
Or woman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and general question, how do you feel about immigrants from all over the globe in Canada, especially in Drumheller or near to Calgary or area, and in province Alberta?
Oh, you know, I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of friends that are immigrants, and I learn a lot. You know, you learn a lot about everybody's culture and how we're all the same. If we strip back our skin, we all have everything underneath.
That's right.
We all have just different ideas.
Yeah.
And that's what's really, really important, I think, is that we all understand that we are all the same. We were, but we're raised different. And,
That's right.
And so we get to interact and learn from each other.
Yeah.
And that's been a really, really, because Drumheller has become very multicultural.
Well, that's right.
We have become very multicultural.
That's right.
And so when you look around the businesses, I
Yeah.
mean, there's people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
And that's the exciting part about
that's
the valley.
right. Yeah, and that's how about our Canada too, like the whole Canada, if you see.
Canada's always been very open. I
Yeah.
think, we've been probably one of the leaders in that
That's right.
area, that very open and very welcoming, and
Yeah.
and as we all know, we are all going through some things right now throughout the world.
That's right.
And I think this is where in Drumheller we need to focus and say we are welcoming and we want people to be here, and we want, doesn't matter, like I said to you, it doesn't matter.
That's
what
right.
this is.
Yeah.
We're all underneath. is
That's
what's
right. That's an
important.
absolute great point. It's again a sort of a personal question to ask you. As you mentioned here, you do have a lot of friends, but do you really have any old friends or like a new friends that they are immigrant in Canada?
Yes, actually, yes. I got a lot of friends that have immigrated to Canada. And then the neat part of it is that you learn what they have gone through in their country and why they chose to come here.
Absolutely.
And I think we don't, sometimes, we're sheltered and don't see what other people have had to live through.
Yeah.
And what they've had to give up.
That's right.
To get here. So yeah, it's very, I'm very blessed.
That's right.
And especially this role as mayor, I've really gotten to know more people and even a greater understanding. So I'm very
Absolutely, that's good. It's a really interesting question. How do you feel living in countryside? I know we are just an hour or so from Calgary airport, but you born here, you raised here. Now you're mayor. Now you cannot leave us, right? In future, that's for sure. But how do you differentiate living in countryside and living in city like Calgary, Edmonton, or crowded city?
Well, being born in a small town, you look at life and say, what am I missing? And so I have a couple kids that live in the city. But at the end of the day, we have everything. And
That's
even
right.
they're starting to see, we got incredible medical system. I mean, we do have one of the top medical systems. I mean, a community this size is about 18 doctors.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's right.
incredible. The trails, the view, I mean,
Oh, nobody can have that.
who can walk out of their house and see,
No.
You know, we've got a beautiful river that goes through. The schools are strong.
Yeah.
You know, I guess if you're missing anything, it might be secondary, post-secondary school. But there's nothing wrong with your kids going away to school.
They're
and
going to learn
coming
something
back
new.
home.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we're very fortunate, and the fact that we are an hour, you know, just over an hour to the city.
That's right.
An hour to the airport.
Yeah.
And yet you've got a more inclusive, you get to know your neighbors.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. Why I'm asking this question is comparison between the countryside and Calgary or city side is our basic needs, like I can say, as you mentioned, hospitals, as you mentioned, education. I'm not talking about the big universities. They are always, you cannot find them behind your house, right?
Right.
But electricity, water supply, your grocery stores. So,
And then look at our recreation facilities.
Yeah.
We got pools, we got curling rings, we got golf courses, we've got community facility. So there's very little.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, there are some people that don't feel we have enough, and we're continually trying to strive to get more and create more. But I'm so excited about this whole flood mitigation program because it's going to incorporate a lot of the trail systems and that's what young, you know, especially young people and seniors like.
That's right.
You know, places they can go walk and
that's
bike.
Right.
And
Yeah. We do have some great places where people just wanted to come down here just for hiking, walking, or cycling, like just beside to the river. Yeah.
Well, where can you go to work, drive home in 3 minutes, get on your bike, get on a trail,
That's right.
and go.
That's
or
right.
get on the canoe or get on your
absolutely.
kayak and go down the river. You know, I just the other day went floated down the river. Where can you do that? You have the hills and the rivers.
Absolutely. And one more question. It's really like, did you face any challenge by living here in countryside or in Drumheller?
To face
any challenges like about your lifestyle, or you miss cinema theater, or you miss like a big malls or something like that?
But again, that's the beauty of as close as we are to Calgary. Because you can leave at 8 o'clock in the morning if you want. Like if you want to go, if you have a specialist appointment, or you know there's something that we don't have here that you got to go for. You're not that far.
That's right.
And yet you get to come down that valley, that beautiful view, and enjoy a peaceful life.
That's right.
And I think that's the thing and that's why we're so encouraging about our vision, because we do want to be the cleanest. I'm very adamant about people picking up and not littering.
Yeah, that's right.
And I bug people about mowing their lawns, picking their weeds.
Yeah.
And then friendliest. You know, that's why we need to be very inclusive.
And that's why you're nominated for the top mayor, because you do have a special day for the earth. Could you please mention about that?
Oh yes, Earth Day is really has been important to me for years. And what we do here is unfortunately this year with COVID we weren't able to do it, but I created a 21-day challenge.
Yep.
So for 21 days we asked everybody for 1 hour to pick up garbage.
That's right.
Our community is spotless, but what the best effect of that is people got into such a habit. That theory, if you do things for 21 days, it becomes a habit. And now you see people all the time walking around with going for a walk, taking their bag, picking up garbage.
They just park their car outside the curb and they just do that, and we don't find something weird. Like it's always
and businesses are always looking after.
That's right.
And homes. So it's really actually hard to find garbage around the valley.
Absolutely.
It's a proud thing to be environmentally, responsible.
That's what you recommend to the new immigrant to start their new life here in Drumheller, and why?
I think you could start a wonderful life here. First of all, we have some great homes, and we're working, we're continually working on our housing.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. The schools. I mean, we've got some amazing schools, and the principals of these schools are very passionate about what they do. So I think, again, kids are far more interactive because they go to school with these students, then they do sports or extracurriculars. So they get to, and then families get to know each other. So I think we're a community that's far more works hard to be And I would love people to come and just get to know the experience of a small town life and see everything we have to
That's
offer.
right.
Because, you know, I'm proud of our community.
Yeah.
I'm proud of,
Yeah.
of where we live. And I've got the best job in the valley.
Oh, as a mayor of Drumheller, what is the best thing about Canada that you want world to know?
The world to know about Drumheller.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we're the dinosaur capital of the world,
Yep.
so that's, and I think that just the biggest thing is the heart and passion of this community. We have people from all walks of life. We're very strong in the seniors,
Yep.
and we're very interactive in the youth now. We've got a couple counselors that are very engaged that way. And I think what I want people to know about Drumheller is just we are an incredible community that has so much to offer, and the future is so bright.
That's
You
right.
know, there's just such a bright future here.
Yeah.
I'm just ecstatic to see where it will be in 10 years.
That's right. Yeah, I hope so. We will be busiest town.
Yep.
Most Mayor of Canada, what are the best tips you wanted to share with our community and people to keep everyone safe and healthy in this pandemic situation?
Well, you know, this COVID has definitely changed life for everyone.
Yeah.
There's not a person that hasn't got out of this with some kind of, and what I've noticed in Drumheller is people have been very, you know, right out of the gate, we were very, very on top of making sure we're cleaning things, sanitizing, social distancing, and people are continued. Like we gave them the tools and they carried on. You can walk into businesses, they have the sanitizer there. You know, we have done the Dino Bucks, which is a different way of stressing masks.
That's right.
Because we're asking people, you know, it's just like right now, we're social distance, but we don't have our masks on because we have the distance.
That's right.
But if you're not comfortable, wear your mask. But in the Dino Bucks, it's encouraging people to wear
the mask.
and then you can redeem those Dino Bucks. So we're trying to take a different approach rather than engaging a bylaw that's enforcing. This
That's
is
right.
more interactive.
Yeah, and that's something really new. I never heard on any news channel. They're bringing something new as a Dino Box.
Yeah, we had an incredible
Like
council.
this is something new. Like I never heard. Not even. I'm not talking about Canada. I'm talking about all over the world. Like there is no town or city or anybody who is encouraging people to wear the mask. I know it's really a small amount, but again.
It's all about, and that's what, you know, Councillor Garbett, when he came up with it, was about making it a positive.
Yeah.
And that's again and that's what I love about this council.
That's right.
Is the things that they do and the things they come up with are typically on a positive outcome.
That's
you know,
right.
so that at the end of it, somebody is going to advance from it. And so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, we are excited too. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mayor, and it was really a great time and a great chat, and thank you for giving me a great opportunity because I'm a new YouTuber, but still she is like, why she is top mayor, that's the reason. Like she never said no to me, she never said, oh, I don't have a time, because it's really a different situation because she is always busy with the towns and meetings and everything. But yeah, right away she said, you're good to go, like just give me a time and I'm ready to do your interview, and I really appreciate that and your time, and keep smiling like that.
Well, and I look forward to the success of your YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Oh, thank you so much.
And if I could give, I'm a hugger.
Yeah.
But unfortunately in
I
COVID
know.
right now, so
Yeah.
when this all passes,
Yeah.
come back and
Yeah.
we'll have a hug.
Absolutely, thank you so much, Mayor. Thanks
so
a lot.
much.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.